rail on the other side of the vise too, but with the design having the notch in one end, the countersink features and non-symmetric features of the part prohibit us from creating a good mirrored version. So while in the assembly, I'll select Mirror Components from the Assembly tab, and then select the front plane of the assembly. This will be the mirror plane. I'll then select the rail and all the screws I want to be mirrored. The next step in the Property Manager gives me 4 different component orientations to use, a mirror type to select, and the option to create an opposite hand version of the component if need be. Previously, SOLIDWORKS mirrored the components about the center of mass. This works out well for symmetric components. However, not all the components in this assembly are symmetric. As I cycle through the orientations, you can see that the mirror instance of the rail does not line up correctly with the machine vise edges, and is penetrating the vise slightly. Now, I'll go ahead and use the Bounding Box Center option, allowing me to use the component's bounding box to center the mirror about. As you can see, the 4 orientations now line up correctly with the edges of the machine vise. If I mirror many components in one step, it may be difficult to know if they're correctly oriented. Therefore, I can use the Isolate Selected Component option, which allows me to isolate an individual component that I select. For this example, I'll use the Bounding Box Center. I'll go ahead and accept the command, and as you can see, the mirrored components have been created, both in the graphics area and in the feature tree. I'll go ahead and expand the components that are listed. Note that these components are externally referenced, so if any changes are made to the seed components, they'll propagate